Suppression is a motherfucking prison. So I hand you the key to your soul. You've got to love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. And let your neighbor love you back. Come on. Stand up for the beast of America. Lay down like a naked dead body. Keep it real for the people working out within the cafe.
We believe in open source and free culture. We want you to have access to everything. We want you to fix whatever you want to fix or improve whatever you want to improve. This is the basis of democracy, and we want to make sure you have this right.
We call for the government to be less of a busybody. The government has gone from overly attached to scumbag, and we really don't appreciate it. We won't ever allow people to spy on you, collect your data, or monitor your movements. Do whatever you want with your life. That's our policy.
We stand along with the 99 and will fight to eradicate the 1. We will remove the corporate welfare and make people see that corporations aren't human after all. Say goodbye to monopolies as well.
And most of all, we will protect that you have access to all that information. We want to make sure that you'll be able to share what you want to share, to be able to see and access the information that you want to access. Because knowledge is power, and what is a democracy without power to the people?
The Internet is one of the greatest accomplishments in human history. It has revolutionized the infrastructure of the entire world. It has become the best tool for democracy and equality that has ever been created. It is a global nervous system containing conversation, culture, politics, knowledge, and freedom, and will allow us to eventually be capable of communicating with everyone in the world. The Pirate Party wants the Internet to be a haven for democracy and free speech. The Pirate Party is the Internet's political wing.
The Pirate Party is opposed to monitoring, but not all of it. Supervision is not always a bad thing, as some monitoring is necessary to keep people safe. It is important that we have the contributions of the police, firefighters, and other public servants. But the Pirate Party is opposed to arbitrary surveillance and mass surveillance of all kinds. Mass surveillance is disproportionate, anti-democratic, and dangerous. Numerous causes of abuse and information leaks show how a lot of the innocence becomes inevitably caught. Studies in the US and UK show that mass surveillance doesn't even lead to less crime, and that it helps to clear up very few. The Pirate Party is the only political party that focuses on this issue of mass surveillance. Every human being needs privacy. Privacy must have limitations and exceptions, such as in cases of suspected crimes, but the exceptions must be truly exceptional. Inappropriate and overly broad surveillance harms the innocent more than the guilty. A state that carries out arbitrary mass surveillance of its citizens is no longer good. When digital monitoring restricts journalists' freedom of movement, it becomes more risky for whistleblowers to contact the media, and it becomes more difficult for journalists to engage in investigative journalism. When human movements are identified in the state monitoring system, the media is restricted in its important role to examine the powerful and expose abuses in society. The Pirate Party stands for freedom and democracy, but for real.
For our values, we have been derided as pirates. For our hope that every person may be free to access all of human knowledge, we have been called pirates. For our belief that one need not to ask permission to participate in governance, industry, culture, and other aspects of society, we have been called pirates. For our insistence that citizens should not be surveilled and distrusted as if they were criminals, we have been called pirates. For our rejection of authority and profit-seeking when it does not serve the common good of all people, we have been called pirates. We reclaim this label of pirate and abjure its derogatory incendiary implication. We are pirates. We stand for the liberty, equality, and prosperity of all human beings, and against all threats they may face.